Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So you know how they say the thrift store tells you what you need, so I had no plans today. This horse sculpture was pretty cool. I know these glass art thingies, they go for a lot, but they're super big, and how would I even ship this? I would be too scared to break it. Found another beautiful box. Of course, it was $9.99 and made in China at the same time. I love these baskets. If you had these baskets on your coffee table or something, you could just collect things and put them in there. Anyways, I got this entire baggie just for this frame. I'm really excited to dress it up, as I say, with an art print. I have so many art prints, I just have to figure out which one I want to put in there. But wonderful find. Of course, I love a bunch of bottles that are different shapes and sizes but the same color, but these gave me dollar store vibes, so I didn't end up getting them. For $3.99 each was not a bad buy if I was getting it for myself. Then I saw this basket, and just the way it's made and just the weave tells me that it's high-end. These baskets go for like $200 at those high-end stores at least. So I checked it out. It looked good until I saw that the handle was bending weird. Like, it looked perfect everywhere else except there. It's quite unfortunate that it was broken like that, but also kind of feels like maybe it was broken at the store and not like when they donated it, Anyways, how would I know? Then I found this brass candle holder thing, or I thought I found something. Anyways, it feels like something was missing at the bottom, obviously, so I left it. And then I found this glass that somebody in my other video told me this is highly collectible, but there's also fake ones. And when I looked at this one, it didn't seem as delicate as the ones I had seen last time, so this might have been one of those instances where it was fake. This is a cool candle holder, but it's not a pair, so I left it behind. This whole set of candle holders was wooden, and if I was in the mood to do some DIY projects and restoring them or redesigning them, then I would have gotten all three, but also they weren't really cheap. There's like, this was $20, the other one was $14, the other one was $12. This was kind of cool. If it was like a jewelry box, I would have probably gotten it. Vase that was smoky. I do like smoky vases, but I wasn't sure about this one, so because I saw the lines, it wasn't blown glass. At least I know I can identify blown glass, so that's cool. Someone had donated their owl collection, I'm pretty sure. This one was pretty cute, and I love the blue on there, but it was made in China, so probably like... Anyways, what was this? I have no idea. Also an owl, but the ears were moving in a weird way, so I'm not sure exactly what this... Maybe it was a bell, or maybe it was supposed to hang somewhere. Anyways, then there's this fluffy owl in the middle, so cute. Oh my god, maybe I should have gotten that one. So I saw this green glass vase and I really liked it, but it was $10, so I put it back. I was kind of thinking about it, and then I noticed this shoe. This is a brass boot, and you don't find these in the wild too often, and I definitely paid up for it and definitely got it. It's on my Etsy shop now. I know this is like a wooden puzzle, but no, I'm bad at puzzles anyways. There was a bunch of signs at this thrift store. Sometimes I really like signs and I want to pick them up, but I'm like, where would I put them? Like, this one said laugh. I wonder, but in a really cool Art Nouveau kind of way. I wonder if it had said something else, I might have picked it up instead of laugh. Like, don't tell me what to do, man. Guys, I'm kidding, obviously. This one just said, hey, sunshine, ready to be painted. I noticed I missed a lot of good looking trays. This was really cute, like a dollhouse wooden set. Very cute. Then I noticed a bunch of masks, and sometimes these masks are, really expensive or sought after, collectible. But again, heavy and large, and it'd be a mission to ship them out and package them even. I did really like this crock, but it was $9.99 and didn't think it was worth it, so I left it. But I put it in the front for somebody else to grab it. This was kind of cool. If you were doing a gallery wall or something of the sort, you can put the frame as is, but you can also add some art in there if you really wanted to. So frames like these are a good buy, but I was getting into that right now. If I got a wooden frame, I want it to be nicely carved or mid-century. So I didn't find anything like that this time. As you may know, I love colored glass. These two was really unique. The green and then the blue was kind of shining through the green. It was $7.99 for the two. I did not grab them, but I'm kind of regretting that now. Then we have two brass candle holders, $9.99 each. I was not gonna put them, I was not gonna buy them for $20 because $20 is probably what I would sell them for, or maybe $25. Even then, not worth it. Then I saw this large brass wall hanging, kind of cool, but once again, too big to ship out. Some vintage chairs in the back, a vintage table that was painted. I checked out the art section as well. Nothing really caught my eye. Nothing that would be easy to ship, that is. I did find a massive painting that I really liked, but I don't have space for it. There's no way I was gonna get it. There's that painting at the bottom, kind of too fresh and too happy for me. So even if it was in a smaller size, I probably would have left it behind, even though it's original art. As usual, I do have to rearrange their shelves once in a while, so that's what I was doing here. I do love looking at the kitchenware, but I have a really hard time selling these, so I just don't buy them anymore, although I do find really cool things sometimes. Like, look at this pedestal dish. It had a beautiful scene. It seemed like Christmas. It was made in West Germany, so it's definitely vintage, but I didn't end up getting it because I know I have such a hard time selling kitchenware in my shop. So here's the haul. This is the brass boot. It's on my Etsy shop now. Then I was at my uncle's house in Buffalo and they were getting rid of a bunch of stuff, so I grabbed this right away, and this one is also on my Etsy shop now. I had this cast iron candle holder at my booth at the antique market, but nobody bought it, and it was like only $20. Anyway, so I got it back for myself. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Bye!